जय गुरुदेव। जय गुरुदेव
जय गुरु।
चिराग जी। सो आज हमारे साथ है ब्रह्मचारी चिराग जी, and today we have started this new series, and we will continue this series throughout the Shravan Masa. uh, Stories for sincere seekers. Yesterday we had a beautiful story from Rukmini Prabhakar ji, and she mentioned the relation uh, between Krishna and Radha, and Krishna and Rukmini versus Krishna and Rukmini, and there was so much to learn from it. Today we have young, sincere seeker Brahmachari Chirag ji with us. Brahmachari Chirag ji is associated with Art of Living is associated with Art of Living since 2007, and he met Gurudev in 2008, and since 2016 Gurudev blessed him to be Brahmachari, taking sannyasa and focusing on spiritual growth. He has always been a creative person. Uh, he has given visual effects and graphic designing for some Hollywood movies like Harry Potter 6 and 7, Clash of Titans, etc. Currently, he's handling our Kalaburgi. Is it right?
Yes, yes,
Kalaburagi.
yes.
Kalaburagi ashram
Hello.
in North Karnataka as administrator. So, this is a series where we will all listen to some short stories uh, for sincere seekers from some of our senior teachers, Swamijis, Brahmacharijis from Art of Living. So, Chirag ji, what is the story for today?
So today's story is about a young boy whose experience was so profound, was so magnanimous that this story became an Upanishad. It is widely known as Katho Upanishad, and the boy is none other than Nachiketa. So this story is very interesting. How this small boy, 8 years old boy, went to meet the god of death, and how this conversation between this boy and the god of death became an Upanishad. So I'll start how the story began. There was one very pious man, a very renowned man. His name was Vajashrava, and he used to do a lot of charity, lot of donations, lot of different social activities. He was very famous for that, and he was a businessman also. So once what he did a Vishwajit Yagya. And in this Yagya, the eligibility was to share all the wealth. Whatever wealth he had to give it away. So he performed this Vishwajit Yagya, and lot of saints, rishis, different pandits from all over India had come to him to perform this grand Mahayagya. So after the yagya was performed, there's a ritual to give some donation to the performer, to the one who is chanting the mantras, to the pandits, to all the yajman, to all the people who had come and chanted and performed the whole ritual. So what happened after the whole grand Mahayagya was completed? He was giving the cows as donation to all these uh, pandits. Now, behind him was his 8-year-old son. His name was Nachiketa. He was watching his father giving away cows. Now, what he observed was that all the cows were disabled or were unhealthy. And he noticed that it is not appropriate for my father to give these unhealthy cows to people. They cannot even give milk. And if he does that, he will not gain merit out of it. So he was watching constantly. He told his father, "You are giving all these cows and everything to people. Whom are you going to give me to? I am your son. Whom are you going to donate me to?" He asked it once, and Ra- Vajashrava ignored him. Again, after some time, this boy went to him, like, "Whom are you going to donate me to? Whom are you going to give me away?" A little irritated Vajashrava became this time. And he did again ignored him. After some time, this boy again went to him and said, "Father, whom are you going to give me away?" And out of anger, he bursted out, "I am going to give you to the god of death, Yama." And being a sincere and devout son, he said, "Okay." And that very moment, he left his body. For 1 hour, he was dead. Now, in that 1 hour, what happened next? What happened to the boy? His soul traveled to the gate of death. Towards the gate of death, he was waiting, and the guards stopped him. It is said there's a whole kingdom of Yama. And when he went there, the guards stopped him. Like, why are you here? Who do you want to meet? He's like, I'm here to meet God of death, Yama. Now this guard said, we cannot let you meet him. He is out on travels. Now the boy waited. He waited. He did not eat food. He did not drink. And he waited for 3 days and 3 nights. Now the timings of this world and the other world is very different. So don't get confused. He waited for 3 days. And in those 3 days, he did not eat. He did not drink. He was just standing there to meet the god of death. After 3 days, the Yama, the god of death, arrived, and he saw this young boy shining bright, standing there. And he went and asked him, "What are you doing here?" Like, "I am here to meet you. I am here waiting since 3 days to meet you. And my father has given me to you." So the Yama Lord, he says, "No, you cannot be here. You have to go back. But because you have waited here as a guest, and in our culture, a guest is like a god. So you have waited here for 3 days without any food and water. I'm very happy, and I would like to give you three boons. Three different boons I will give you. Ask whatever you want." So the boy said, Nachiketa said, "Okay, the first boon that I want is that my father should not be angry and he should accept me when I go back." This was the first boon. Lord Yama said, "Accepted, given. What is your next wish?" Now he said, "There is lot of misery in the world. There is lot of sorrow and misery, and people are not happy. People are very sad, and they don't know what to do. So I want some ritual, something to learn to move away all the misery from the people. How can I do that? So I want to learn that ritual." The small boy, 8-year-old boy, told to the Lord of Death. Now, looking at this boy, the Lord of Death is amazed that how this young man is simply not thinking about himself and thinking about the world and how to stop the misery of everyone and make everyone happy. So he told, "I will teach you Agni Karya, the fire ritual." Today, that is fire ritual is also known as is named after Nachiketa. So he granted him the second boon and he taught all the fire ritual to him. Then he asked, "What is your third boon that you want?" Now this small boy, he asked, "I want to know what happens after death. Where does a soul go? How is life come? How life comes and how death happens? What is the secret? And what is the knowledge of self?" This small boy is asking all these deep questions. Now, Lord Yama, he was taken back. "I cannot tell you these things. No, not even the gods know all these answers to these questions. Only I know them. I cannot share this. You ask all the worldly desires. You ask gold, I'll give you gold. You ask for riches, I will give you all of it. But don't ask me for this." The boy said, "You know, I'm going to die. The whole thing in the world, everything is going to perish. But I want that which does not perish. I want to know What happens after that? I want to know the knowledge of myself. After having a long conversation with him, why you should not do, why you should not ask this, and the Nachiketa was persistent. I want to know this. I want nothing else. And then finally, Lord Yama decided, okay, fine, I will give you this boon. And he blessed him with the knowledge of what happens after life, what happens after death. How does the soul comes to the body? How does soul leaves the body? The whole process, what is the soul? The whole Atma Gnana that is known as. This knowledge was blessed to Nachiketa. And when he got back to the body, he was blessed and then he was sent back. Okay. And suddenly he woke up and he saw his father crying and he was in his father's hands and he was so effulgent. He was shining like a light bulb. And the most amazing part is all the boons that the Lord of Death gave to him. This conversation, this whole turned out to be a Upanishad that we read as Katho Upanishad now. Gurudev has also spoken on Katho Upanishad. Beautifully, he has explained so many things, so many secrets about death and life. And one more inspiring thing about this young boy, 8-year-old boy, is his sincerity, his devotion. His father told him once, okay, you go to the Lord of Death, I give you to him. And his own sankalpa was so strong, he simply closed his eyes and he left his body. Otherwise, imagine a small child, he doesn't even understand what is death and what is life. But here, this small young boy, he is meeting the Lord of Death. Isn't it amazing? You know, how intelligent this young boy was, how amazing his being was, his soul was. That even at the age of 8, he was thinking about the world. So, this is the story of Nachiketa, the young boy.
Thank you, Chiragji. And I think this again reinstalls that thing that when you really have an opportunity to ask something to enlightened, you should ask something which can not only benefit you but for the generations to come. And
Very
that sensitivity that Nachiketa had uh, to remove all the sorrow from the world. And after that, when he got that boon, it was so nice to hear that. And then he asked for the secret of life and death. And Gurudev's commentary on Kathopanishad is so beautiful. I think people, if we have time, sometimes you should download the Art of Living app. There is that Kathopanishad story, and it will be very enlightening to listen to the entire Kathopanishad knowledge. Brahmachari Chiragji, there is one more opportunity for all of us to sink in deep, which is the Rudra Pujas. We all are waiting for
absolutely.
Shravan Mamsa,
Yes.
Shravan Rudra Pujas. And so there are two opportunities I would like to inform everyone that you can either participate in the Samuhik Rudra Puja happening near your place, or you can also participate in the pujas which will central Guru pujas for a month. So for one Guru puja, so for one Rudra puja, I think the donation is 500 rupees contribution, so that you can participate in a Rudra puja and you can take sankalpa. And if I'm not wrong, you can also take sankalpa for all 30 days, and either morning slot or evening slot as per your time zone. You can sit there, and Pandits will do the Rudra Puja for you online because of current circumstances. But I think the way Vedic Dharma Sansthan is preserving our values and uh, our culture and promoting them. So I think that's only 200 rupees per Rudra Puja to take Sankalpa. So every day there are so many desires. You can take one Sankalpa, and probably by the end you will be thinking, now there is no Sankalpa. Let me be in this state, in this energy. So
There's one
Brahmachari
more
ji,
thing that you missed out on that. There
yeah,
we are having Rudra Pujas every single day during the Shravan month. In
yeah.
North India, the Shravan month begins immediately after the Guru Purnima.
Mm,
And in South India, it begins after the Amavasya in after which comes after the Guru Purnima. So it
mm.
is if we combine both of them, we have 45 days of celebration,
Oh,
celebrating the
wow.
energy of Shiva. It
Yeah.
is also said in this period during this Shravan month, the energy of Shiva and the energy of Shakti, the whole Prakriti, is very close to each other. So whatever desires that come to you, they easily blossom. So that
Mm.
is why it is said, whatever sankalpa you have, whatever intentions and desires you have, you offer it to the divine and it will manifest effortlessly. Because then it is not just your desire, but the desire of the divine to help you and manifest it. It is so
And
beautifully said about the
when
sankalpa.
you have this power to ask for your desires when these Rudra Pujas are happening under uh, blessings of enlightened Master Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar ji, you can
Yes,
think what Nachiketa asked for. You can get inspired by today's story, and you can have your sankalpa during any of the Rudra Puja. Thank you,
absolutely.
Brahmachari ji.
One more thing I have
Thank
to
you.
add before ending. You can also have Rudra Puja organized specially for you at your home, and you can participate online across India wherever you are. You can organize it specially for you. And there's one more new thing that Gurudev has blessed this year. That is the Laghu Rudra Puja. Now, in
Oh,
Laghu Rudra Puja, 11 Pandits, 11 expert Vedic Pandits perform the Rudra Puja for you so that your energy of Shiva is 11 times more powerful than what it could be with just one Rudra Puja. You can participate and organize even that. So Gurudev has blessed us with so many options. And on this Guru Purnima day, we are also having made Dakshina Murti Homa. A Homa is a fire sacrifice, a fire ritual that Nachiketa also learnt with the Lord of Death. So Gurudev performs all these activities very regularly in our Bangalore ashram and for all the welfare of the world, for all of us. So you can participate even in that.
thank you, Brahmachari Chirag ji. Tomorrow we have Swami Hariharaji, uh, who lives in our Bangalore ashram. He will be coming and sharing one story of 10-15 minutes for sincere seekers. Uh, thank you, all of you. If
Thank
you
you,
have not
Gurudev.
yet checked the channel, you can check the channel Sri Sri Guru Grace Stories, and there are so many Guru stories. There are so many Yog Vasisht and other scriptures which are recorded. You can refer that. And if you have not yet liked the Vedic Dharma Sansthan page, go on Facebook and click on the like button and follow the page for daily updates. From YouTube, Guru Grace Story, and Facebook, Vedic Dharma Sansthan page, we will be going live every day, 9 o'clock till Shravana ends. Thank you, Chiragji. Jai Gurudev.
Thank you, Digvijay. Jai Gurudev.